Welcome back, everyone, to my weekly series where I introduce you to new games to play on Roblox. If you like discovering new games on Roblox, please support the series by hitting that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, sharing with friends does help a lot. Even commenting, honestly, just commenting helps a lot. If you like the video, just leave a comment. So I've got 12 games to cover today. Yeah, we're kind of going big this week. We got some top-down shooters. We've got like a zombie simulator style game. We got all kinds of stuff today, so let's jump into it. But first, we're going to start with this game by the camping creator called The Creeps. And so we start on this lobby, and this is night 1. You can't do night 2 or 3 until you complete night 1. All right, when you start out, it's kind of like a story time kind of game. You know, your kids. I like the art style. Really cool art style. You can click or tap to toggle your flashlights. Beyond that, you just want to survive the night. There's some techniques. So like if the guy is inside the window, you're going to flash his eyes, you know, real quick. There's different techniques to essentially scare the monsters away. But what you're trying to do is avoid the monsters throughout this world, and you need to survive it. So sure enough, there's different monsters that you need to avoid. You know, if you see someone in the window, if you don't flash the lights at him, he will actually come in and chase you and kill you. I don't know if there's any ways to hide. I've only played this a few times. You can also pick up flashlight batteries if you kind of, you know, run out of light. The last time I played, that guy was in the basement. See, he's right there. So you just want to avoid him just by kind of running away. Can't really interact with items, so you're not looting. It's not like doors. I don't know if spending, you know, the entire match inside one room makes sense. Like, could you do that? Probably not. So you want to flash this guy. See, we got him to go away. But yeah, if you like these style games, you know, they're kind of like creepy. I mean, the game is literally called The Creeps. But if you like creepy games like this one, definitely check it out. I will link it in the description along with all of the other games we're about to show. So I'm not going to spoil the end game of this. So fans of Residence Massacre are going to love Strict Dad. This is kind of a game just like it, where it's actually, I think it's even the same house and such. All right, so we just pulled into the same house that we did last time in Residence Massacre. It's slightly different in the interior. You have to start out, you know, just follow the directions. So there's some, you know, different objectives. You just need to follow those. You still have a generator you got to refill. You probably, you know, want to spare the lights when you can. Take the trash away. You got stamina bars. But essentially, you see right here, now we got to prepare instant noodles for dinner with Dad in the kitchen. And then you got to take care of everyone's noodles. So it looks like 5 noodles. It's got like a weird run animation. So if you like the story style games with the various objectives that kind of like guide you along, a lot of people like to, you know, tend to like these. This game might be for you. Dad will go outside to check who's at the front door. It's like a creepy hooded guy. Or Dad's gonna be angry. So yeah, it's kind of just like a weird story where you know, gotta make sure you don't upset Dad. Kind of creepy. Now, next up is a game I've really been enjoying, and that is OBBY, but you're a ragdoll. This game is a ton of fun. There's a couple of different worlds you could explore. There's like a Halloween world over here. But essentially, if you've you know, played games like OBBY, but you're a bike, the difference being with this one is you're able to flop your body around as a ragdoll, and you can, you know, obviously reach different checkpoints. It's actually pretty easy too. As long as you know, have a little bit of OBBY skills, it should be pretty easy going. It does get a little harder a little bit later. I especially like the hate mail stuff that they have in here. I'll show you what it looks like. But it's pretty funny that they're embracing this. So this game has to be the most garbage game I ever played this year. So they kind of make fun of themselves, which is very endearing. But if you like this style game where you got challenges to, you know, complete, you like OBBYs, but just a little different spin instead of just being your normal Roblox avatar, check this one out. I will link it in the description as well. So speaking of OBBYs, there's a game called Bike of Hell. Essentially, it's like a Tower of Hell version of OBBY, but you're a bike. But instead of the OBBY kind of portion, it's like more like a Tower of Hell, where you have to like compete with others to complete the OBBY before the time runs out. I've kind of started late here, so I'm kind of doomed. This game was recommended by Mr. Wandy Zykes. But you can see at the top, there's like progress of where you're at versus everyone else. And you have the timer on top, and it looks like a couple people have completed it. So it's got a 2 times timer here. It is procedurally created, so each round is going to be different like courses, which is pretty cool. It's pretty easy going too. It's not as hard as OBBY, but you're a bike, in my opinion. It does get a little tricky at times, but it's not too bad. You know, like you can handle this for the most part. It's very like low gravity, like OBBY, but you're a bike. But I really like this game. I was having some fun with it. Until of course the time runs out, then you're kind of, like I said, you're kind of doomed. But if you enjoy this style game, maybe, you know, you kind of like just got bored of OBBY but you're a bike and you're looking for something new and exciting outside of like maybe OBBY but you're a ragdoll, this game should definitely be on your short list. It's a ton of fun. To wrap up our new obbies for the week, we've got a game called Obby But You're a Fish, and it's basically more like a low gravity style game. I feel like you're more like an alien in space, just kind of like floating around, because it doesn't really feel like I'm swimming, you know, because you can't really swim per se, but I guess it's kind of like you're swimming. It has a little bit of that like steep steps feel to it where, you know, you're going up and trying to go higher and higher, but it doesn't exactly use the typical like meter system where it's like 100 meters, 200 meters and such. It looks like it's just stages. There's some poison traps and such. To me, it feels a lot more like Obby But You're a Bird, where you're floating around and just trying to complete the various obstacles without dying, you know? But yeah, if you're into obbies like this one, definitely check this one out and put it on your short list. It's pretty cool. This next game is called Last Order, and it is mentioned that it's a survival puzzle obby. It doesn't feel like an obby as much to me, that it feels like kind of a story-based puzzle game, but apparently there are some obby, you know, aspects to it. So we're just going to kind of go through the tutorial first here. Looks like you can climb. That's cool. Jump towards the wall, and you can hoist up the ledge. That's pretty cool, actually. So be careful. If you fall from too high, you'll have to restart. So you don't want to fall from too high. Drop down this way. Get the key to open the door. So you just have to click on it. Click on that. Boom. So you can move objects, stack them on top of each other. So you start off in like a pizza place. Gotta answer the phone. He wants pizza, dude. Bring me pizza now. Yeah, he's pretty crazy. So to get the pizza, you got to pick it up right here. It is ready for you. Then you got to go and cook it. So right here it says how to cook the pizza. Bring it to the fire. Put it in the fire. Let's go and open it. Right there. Put that in the fire. Boom. Wait for it to cook. There we go. Take the pizza out. Now we have our pizza. Now you're going to take the moped and you're going to take it to their house. Make sure you don't just pick up the pizza and jump on the motorcycle or moped like I did the first few times I played this game. You're definitely going to want to cook the pizza first. So you can see he's looking out the window. Dude, he's creepy. So we got his pizza for him. Ring the doorbell. Now chaos begins. Ooh, he's trapped me in here, dude. What a creeper. What a creeper, dude. So we need to get out now. Here we go. That's how you get out of, you know, the jail. I guess it's supposed to happen no matter what. But it's basically an escape obby. Definitely check it out if you're into this style game. It's pretty cool. Keeps putting me in the prison. So if those games are not your cup of tea, this one is just a little different here. This one is one of those top-down shooters. If you've never played these before, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go to stage 1. And it's a top-down shooter where you collect little gems around the map. And essentially from there, you're going to continue to upgrade as you kill. So you can see here, you just collect these little gems. And when you level up, you can get different types of weapons here. You can pick up coins. Enemies attack, and you can upgrade your weapon. You want to continue to collect these shiny, like neon blue orbs, and you're going to continue to upgrade your weapons. So now I'm shooting you 2. This kind of gameplay honestly gets me. Like, I like this style game. It's really fun to play these because it's just kind of like passive. You're just kind of like mindlessly moving around and things are auto firing for you. So this game was recommended by Harry KZ8XI. Really cool game. He was right. He says, Become OP is quite a new game that is really fun TV. I think it's your style. And yeah, I think you're right, man. This is definitely my style. I like this style game. It's real chill. You know, outside of my content creation, this is a style game I like to play on mobile. They're really fun. So simulator fans are going to enjoy this game. It is called Zombie vs. Friends Simulator, and it's pretty cool. I found this the other day. I was just kind of looking around, and you kill soldiers essentially that are defending the brains you need to eat. And what you need to do is just kill the soldier. And after you kill the soldier, they're going to turn into zombies for you that attack for you. After you get through their line of defense, you eat these brains and you can spend the brains on hatching new stuff. So you can see right here, there's the final brains section here. We eat that. Now we have a bunch of brains we can spend. So you can see I've got 30 brain tokens here. You can spend those brain tokens to unlock new zones. So you can see this next one over here is going to cost 150 brain tokens. And then you can also hatch pets with these. So it's just like a different style simulator. If you're kind of tired of like the arm wrestle simulators and some of those other knockoffs that, you know, just keep doing the same thing. You train, and hatch. This game's just a little different in that you got to take out soldiers. You are playing technically with your friends, but not with that, you know, but not with them. So you can see there's like different friends here that I'm taking out and converting into my zombies. And like I said, they'll also fight for you. The other cool thing is you can take damage. So you can see I've got 74 out of 100 health. So these soldiers are actually damaging you over time, and you need to keep an eye on your health or else you'll die. Just a different style simulator. If you're into simulators, you know, maybe this one's for you. Definitely check it out. So this next game is called MOMO Quest. This is a very unique style simulator game where you essentially have to dance versus momos. So if you come over here, you can see they dance, and you need to take out their bubbles. and you get you charm them, and you get these geodes you can hatch into these unique style like pets or creatures that give you abilities. So there's different types of momos in this game and worlds you can unlock. So we're in like the first world here. You essentially go and pick up all these orbs. This is like your currency. I've got like 2,900 of these. I was working on grinding the UGCs that they have here. But up here, you got different zones you can unlock, and they have different momos you can, you know, charm. It's kind of like battling them, like you're doing a dance battle with them. And you can charm them. Like this guy's like a totem eyes, which gives you different abilities. You can equip different momos. I just have pogos here. It's just kind of a different, you know, style simulator. If you like simulators and you want something unique. I mean, the game is gorgeous. You see how, you know, visually it's just amazing looking. And these guys just give you things that you can't usually see. So we'll go and equip him. And that's going to show like stuff that's typically invisible. So there's different abilities for each Momo you can collect, and you can equip them and kind of interchange different abilities. So if you like this style game, you want to check it out, I will link it in the description. All right, so this next game is really, really cool. It was recommended by Cream6486, and I gotta say, this game is really, really neat. I think the main thing going against it is it's just really busy. Like, when you first come into this game, you're like, what do I do? There's different modes you can go to, so you can go over here to Duel, come over here, and set up. It's just weird. But I'm going to show you the tutorial so you can see what kind of game it is. I think the game just needs a little bit of TLC to improve the user experience because it's just a little more complicated than it should be. So you can see right here, it is just really complicated. There's so much going on here. It's like overwhelming the first time you get in here. Even when you first enter the game, it's just like there's so much in your face that I think that's why the game's not doing so well. All right, so see, this is the tutorial. This is just like what I was saying. It's like everything's overwhelming. It's like gorgeous. Like the game looks beautiful. The UI style looks really, really cool. They're just giving too much information at once. You kind of want to funnel information to players, and that's why I don't think this game is doing so hot. Basic attacks, left click. You can also right click for fireball. You get 4 casts, so you can charge up and then let go. And then there's a healing bark you could use as well. And you can also go inside here and just kind of practice. You see this guy right here? I just spawned him. He's burning. So I'd highly recommend coming into this like tutorial area first and just kind of like practice a little bit. But it is a really cool looking game. I just feel like it needs a little bit of user experience love. It is in beta, so, you know, I'd imagine they're going to continue improving it. It's also only for PC currently, which is a bummer. All right, so Please Buy Me and Please Donate fans are probably going to like this game. And this one's called Please Buy My Avatar, or just Buy My Avatar, I think. It's kind of interesting. So I'm going to go find my booth real quick. I don't know why it's lagging. It's probably trying to load in all these outfits. But it's got a unique kind of offering compared to some other games that I've played that are kind of in the same vein or flavor. See, this is my booth here. So this is essentially all the different outfits you can buy, and you're buying like my actual outfit. So like if you wanted this one, you could buy it, and it's going to cost you 815 Robux. This one will, you know, cost 715. This one 560, and so on. And, you know, all the way up to like this guy is kind of expensive because I don't know why. I must have some really expensive stuff on it. And then this one's 49,000, dude. That's because I have core blocks on that one. Probably headless. Yeah, I probably have headless on that. But the difference being, like, maybe if you're just trying to shop for like a new avatar or new look, you can go over here and just buy their avatar. That's already kind of pre-made for you, so you don't have to like do the guesswork or figure out what they've got. So this guy's kind of got like different variants of his avatar. Some are more expensive than others. This game was recommended by Donna Capozzo. Looks like they have like a UGC right now as well, that you need to like join their group, like the game, earn 20 Robux, play for probably like 15 minutes, and then you got to log in for 7 days. That's hard. That's very, very difficult. Fans of Blade Ball are probably going to like this one. So this is a Blade Ball inspired game, or Deflection inspired game, or enter game name here inspired game. So those of you that are looking for just some kind of alternative to Blade Ball, maybe you just didn't like, maybe you spent 150,000 Robux. Maybe this game's for you. Well, that's kind of cool, actually. Look at that animation. What the heck? Whoa. That's crazy. So yeah, it's just different. It's very different. Dude, what the heck? Well, that guy got eliminated. I actually like this game. This is pretty cool. This is actually really cool. Feels like the ball's just a little easier to see too. Yeah, it feels good. I like the timing of that. So this game was recommended by Stitch Dev, so shout out to Stitch Dev for finding this game. So if you're looking for a Blade Ball alternative, maybe this game is for you. So that concludes all of our new games for this week. Which one was your favorite out of all of these? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any recommendations for new games for the next week's update, let me know in the comments below. I need those recommendations. I look through every single comment pretty much by like the Friday before the update. So if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I'll check it maybe for next week. But until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.